It says judge ruled in Porsha Williams' favor to enforce the prenup with Simon Guobadia, 40K per month in alimony for 14 to 15 months, all legal fees paid, the gifted Rolls Royce, and allowed to live in the house until 2027 with all expenses covered by Simon Guobadia. And they also said, according to US Weekly and Breakfast Club on Tuesday, and let me just say this, shout out to LaKeisha Keisha, because that's where I first heard it from. She was boots on the ground. She was actually at the courthouse on June 11th, and she was the first person that I got all the tea from. But the reason why I chose to use this is because it breaks everything down. And Lauren LaRosa, I want to believe, she got her information from Michelle ATLN. Shout out to her. But again, I first heard, this breaking news from LaKeisha. Shout out to her. So it says, according to US Weekly and the Breakfast Club AM on Tuesday, June 11th, a hearing took place in Williams and Gubadia's bitter divorce. The exes were fighting over the enforcement of the prenup they signed before walking down the aisle. In her petition, Porsha asked for support and for the division of property to be determined, the prenup. Guobadia opposed the request to enforce the agreement. He claimed Williams made misrepresentations during the negotiations. Porsha failed to disclose that she would return to her employment on The Real Housewives of Atlanta as a cast member, the docs read. Instead of disclosing this material fact, the wife made it very clear to Guobadia and the public that she was leaving the television show and not returning. Guobadia relied on the representations of misrepresentations Williams made to him during their engagement, the negotiation phase, and at the time that the parties signed the prenuptial agreement. Guobadia claimed that if it were not for Williams' misrepresentations about leaving Roa, he would not have agreed to a prenup that requires him to pay a substantial financial obligation to Williams, totaling over hundreds of thousands of dollars, and terms that require him to split the equity of his $7 million premarital home, the marital residence, with Williams, and pay significant debts and expenses for the wife's benefit.